School of Architecture, certainly someone who has left us a lot of great planning documents that we can build on in this community, documents that have helped drive a lot of development that we are seeing in Buffalo. And we are also very blessed that he is a planner of national and international reputation who we have had the benefit of working with in this process. It's my great pleasure to introduce Dean Robert Shibley from the University of Buffalo School of Architecture.
You're in trouble as a professor with paper. I want to start my few comments with a really robust thank you to Mayor Brown for his leadership in the development of the Unified Development Ordinance, also known as the Green Code. His and the coming council's adoption of the Queen City of the 21st Century Master Plan for the City of Buffalo in February of 2006 launched this inquiry into the structure of how we think about building our city. The plan calls for the comprehensive review of our existing zoning and land use and the development of a new approach to these basic city building policies, calling for an improved performance according to smart growth principles, increased predictability for those seeking to develop in our city, and increased accountability to the citizens of our city in the process, and particularly the accountability to the values they hold most dear. The goals were to fix the basic impediments to living life well in our city, and to build on our considerable assets. Plans that predate the comprehensive plan and capture still thousands more in conversations about the future of the city include the Queen City Hub, published in 2003, and after that the Olmsted City and the Queen City Waterfront in 2008. They form a continuous chorus of community demand for the quality increase we require to truly be a prosperous city. So we set the foundation for the Unified Development Ordinance, and each of those foundations involve the thousands of people in robust conversations about the future of our city. I suspect we don't yet see mission accomplished banners flying behind us. There are some very important steps yet to take. There is a period now of time to trust and verify. But with the opening of the document for review in the legal process of adoption, we're taking a very significant step forward. It is a very well-informed step in implementing the planning work of decades. Work on this specific step also involved literally those thousands of citizens that the mayor spoke to, but also engineering and design professionals, and a special shout out to the American Institute of Architects, local chapter of the Western New York. They sort of set an initial family of questions and a challenge to think broader about zoning and land use than ever before in our history. Also the developers and employers and business owners who came to the table and expressed their concerns, had them heard, had them accounted for, and revealed finally in the draft that's now in front of us. All of them weighed in seriously and collectively established the value base for the emerging ordinance we're seeing. A special thanks goes out to our Citizens Advisory Committee, chaired by Peg Oberdorf and Jim Morale. I suspect these folks were a little surprised when the small committee we asked them to join of 20 to 25 people found it turned into a life's work. 5 years later, here we are, they're still meeting, they're still carrying the flag for the citizen base of our community, advising the city and the consultants and the professional staffs about, wait a minute, this is where the community is, you've got to bring us with you in this process. But it's been 5 years very well spent advising the large teams involved. So that's 5 years and counting as we move to this phase of review and eventual adoption. Jim and Peg, I'm sorry, you're not done yet. They and the citizens who met through this process have brought a deep global knowledge to the land use and zoning questions that had to be answered in this process. They were clear, appropriately demanding, and sustained the pressure for quality of life gains they wish to see in our city through this process. All of us should be very grateful to all those involved in bringing us to this stage in the process. Thank you very much.